What's up, chat? What's up? What's up? Happy Friday, guys. This is the last day. All crash it. Hopefully, you can hear me. Alam ko, feeling ko hindi nyo pa ako naririnig. What's up? Ice Too Big, Antonio Romano, Les G, Darian. Good evening, guys. Good evening. I appreciate you all for being here today. Palit tayo ng Camp POV. So, chat, we're gonna see what the market is gonna do today. But overall, it has been very choppy in overall. Very choppy on market. It hasn't been very pretty, I would say. So I'm not gonna be expecting a lot as well today, especially Friday na ngayon. And also we have a news later on. So news event, it's gonna be around 10 o'clock. Fed Chair Warsh speak. And unfortunately, from the CFD side, I don't think I can trade much kasi bawal mag-trade ng mga news events, if that makes sense. So, need to be very careful with trading today kasi si Fed Chair Walls ay magsasalitang 10 o'clock. And aside from that, we don't have any much more news, I would say. So, yeah, guys, let's just enjoy this day and, you know, hopefully kill this market today. So, yeah. Ano mas gusto yung POV yan? Ito, yan. Mas gusto yung ba to? Do you like this POV, chat? Do you like this POV? Should I change it? Or mas gusto niyo yung isa? Which one do you like? Or does it matter? Parang, ito yan, ganyan. Ito gagamitin ko to sa TikTok eh. Yung sa ano. Pero tinry ko lang. Parang di ko feel mag-TikTok today. Pero sige na nga, pagbigyan na natin ng mga TikTok brains. Bird's eye view. Okay, okay. Sige. Magla-live na ako sa, ano, sa TikTok. Kumustahin natin ang mga TikTok brains. Last 2 days kasi nagpo-focus ako, chat. So, as you all know, I've been trying to get the 1 million payout. Unfortunately, na-deny ang payout ko kanina because there was one instance that I traded news. Very unfortunate. Ito ang na-receive ko na email. So, nag-request ako ng $18,000 and merong isang araw na, ayan. Merong isang araw dyan kasi 5 minutes ang window. 5 minutes ang window ng ano nila, ng news trading rule. And unfortunately, meron ako doon isang trade na close siya 49 seconds before the allowed. Which is hindi man ako aware, to be honest. Hindi ako aware na meron pala akong trade na ganun. Otherwise, I would not expect this. But yeah, tinanggal nila yung profit ko from that because of that. So, hindi nyo nakikita. Why can't you guys see it? That's so fucking weird, yung email. Di yun nakikita yung mga nilalagay ko sa screenshot. Ba't ganun? That's so weird. Or dapat ito. Oopsie. Feeling ko mali yung sinishare ko. I thought so. Mali yung sinishare ko. Sabi ko na nga ba eh. Kaya di nyo nakikita. Mali yung nakashare na screen. Kaya di nyo makita yung pinapakita ko. Oh my God. It's only like... Anyway, mamaya na yung kwentuhan kasi malapit na mag-open ang market. Kailangan ko reshare ang aking screen. 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. Open now. Ayaw mo ma-share, kapatid. One minute left, chat. 1 minute left. Ba't ayaw ma-share ng trading view? Trading view. Yun. So yeah, mamaya ako nakukwento yung denial ko sa payout. It's not denial, it's cancellation. Pero yeah, na-denied, sayang. Di pa rin binigay. 5 minutes. Hindi. Ano siya? 10 minutes siya. 5 minutes before and after. So 10 minutes siya technically. Right? 10 minutes. And isa kong trade na tinake na ano siya na-close siya ng, hindi ko lang kung na-close siya or na-open. Pero ayan no, 49 seconds. 49 seconds lang. Kung ito na-execute siya ng 8:35 onwards, makukuha ko yung payout ko. Tinanggal nila itong profit na to, 5,400. So that's what happened. Kasalanan ko yon na hindi ko na-anticipate yon. Pero kasi sobrang dami kong account. Anyway, market is open. We need to focus on what we can control, chat. And not try to blame the prop firm. It's my fault. And alam ko sa sarili ko na makukuha ko pa rin yan. Next week, I can make 1:2. Hindi na pwede ngayon because I already made the profit earlier. Nag-trade ako ng Bitcoin overnight and na-TP hit kaninang paggising ko. So now, I can trade it now, pero pag tin-trade ko siya ngayon, tataas ang consistency score ko. So I need to wait for next week. Luckily, hindi nila binrich yung account. It's still active, so... Oh. Good evening, guys. Good evening, good evening. Ngayon, guys, wala akong expectation as far as today goes. As far as gone to my head, kung saan ko siya gustong pumunta, it's gonna be to the upside just because of these 2 daily candles. Pero kasi, hindi nagme-make sense yung market the past 3 days, I would say. Like, we're in this consolidation and we need to adapt. It's hard to always just, expect an expansion from here. Kailangan maging, maging casual ka lang, huwag kang maging greedy, Try not to get cocky with your targets. Because that's how you get F up pag pinipilit mo yung mga targets. Nag-iba yung setting ko for some reason sa indicator. Hindi ko lang bakit, pero nag-iba siya, chat. It was changed for whatever reason. Hindi niya nakukuha yung kulay na gusto ko. What? Fucking kidding me, bro? Paano na yun to? Ba't wala yung apply as default? Hindi ko talaga yung makakopya. Annoying. Ba't ganito to? Anyway, guys, just the NQ just ripping to the downside for now, taking the London session low. ES is in consolidation mode. Meron tayong walls speaking later on, so need to be careful with that one. I think there's a world na babalikan natin to. $930 FBG at the moment. $930 FBG, midnight open, double top. Siguro willing ako to sell short here. If we get a closure just like this, let's see. Gusto ko siya makita mag-trade above, tas i-catch. Ayoko muna siyang i-sell immediately here. I wanna see it trade above first and see anong maging reaction. Like that. Parang willing ako to take it here. Let's see. Bit of a bullish candle right now. Pero it is struggling at the moment. Tingnan natin. Nag-take siya ng Asia, so we need to be careful trying to short it here. It's just taken Asia session. ES right now is pushing to the upside. ES is pushing the upside for the meantime. This is the 930 FVG, by the way. 930 FVG. Closure. Likely gonna rip for now. Mga mechanical traders are likely longing this right now. Mechanical traders na inversion are longing this on NQ. Gusto ko siya makita mag-trade into... I wanna see it close below, just trade back up again dito. Pero, yeah, still thinking, chat. You have equal high above us. ES is strong right now, including the NQ. We're pushing. I feel like 620 is a short. I have a feeling now. The dump tire. Let's see. We're still pushing. Magka-close din ba tayo here? Need to check. Kung sino man nag-long dito right now are printing. Nag-long dito sa IFVG na to, dito sa mechanical setup. London session low being taken out. They were printing right now. Marami kang makikita niyan sa IFVG community that they are winning. Pero hindi mo makita yung mga losses nila yesterday. I can see yung IFVG community right now are celebrating. London session sweep into inversion. Ba't ganun yung end of ko kulay yellow? Trade tayo sa 5 minutes. Pretty interesting level here. Chat. Super interesting here. We just traded into a 5-minute bearish for value gap. I think i-short ko to. I'm gonna short this. Di talagay ko stop ko at 60. 60 dito sa high na to. I'm gonna hold this. I-hold ko to siya. Oh shit. Yeah, di ako ma-fill dito. Let's see. Damn. Di ako ma-fill dito, chat. I can see this dropping right now. Shit. Shit. Let's see. Okay, I'm short. Okay, am I gonna get stopped in here? I think this is gonna sell off all the way down here. No, very strong at the moment. But I think it's gonna sell off. Just give it some time, be patient. We're trading into a 5-minute level. Oh, closure, aggressive. Mas stop out ako. Aggressive closure siya. It doesn't want to stop. Equal highs above us. Pero let's see. Giving it some time. Nagpo-push talaga, lakas. Gusto ko siya makita mag-sell off, like super sell off from here. Man. Oh my god. So close, bro. Yep. Oh man, that was damn. I'm thinking, what could have I done better? Honestly, gusto ko yung setup. I thought, it was a reasonable trade. It's just mali yung read ko. We got this liquidity pool down here. And ito yung target. Buy side. I thought, magko-continue tayo sa downside even though we've taken the London session low. I thought for sure na mag-hold itong level na to, itong 5 minutes level na to. Willing ako to hold yon. Maybe hanggang sa 930 level or dito, magbe-break even ako. Pero it is what it is. That was $260 loss. I'm down 13 points, so 260 times 12. Down on 3-1 right now. I don't regret taking it. It's just that mali yung read ko sa market of being short. Like looking back, iti-take ko yung trade na yun again. Nung muntik ako ma-fill, right here. Nung muntik ako ma-fill dito, akala ko magsa-sell off na siya. It didn't. Akala ko magsa-sell off na siya nung nag-trade siya dito, tapos nag-drop siya dito. Akala ko tuloy-tuloy yun. Alright, di ko nire-regret yung trade na yun. Pero paldo yung mga nakalong dun sa first 930 FVG inversion. Di ako willing i-take yun. Desi Trade Sensei IFVG. GG Trader Mao, GG. It's good to have those mechanical setup kapag hindi ka pa profitable kasi you're just following certain protocols. Ako hindi ko tinake yun more like on my gut. Nakita ko weaker yung NQ. Ayoko siyang i-trade for longs kasi siya yung weaker asset at the open. Pero nag-manipulate lang siya and it suddenly become the stronger asset. Ito yung draw kay NQ sa upside. Kaso kung ito yung tatargetin mo today, you're basically expecting na aalis na tayo sa range. Kasi nasa consolidation pa rin tayo eh. Even though we had this wick to the downside, walang inefficiency dito. Na very confident ako na sabihin na we're gonna trade all the way up now. Like, wala siyang fair value gap na tinrade dito. Para masabi ko na, okay, tuloy-tuloy na to. It's a bit tough situation. Tough situation for sure. Tapos gawin nilang triple top to, no? Damn. Imagine if they make this triple top right now. Ako mas nag-anticipate ako ng medyo seek and destroy profile. Just took one loss so far. Minus 3-2, damn. Trade tayo back into midnight open. Imagine, guys, if they left this equal high right now. Imagine if iniwan nila to, hindi nila to tinake. Many people would be mad, bro. Equal high right now. Bumili ng monitor yung kuya ko, chat. He bought like 49 ancient, similar to mine. Chat, I think this is gonna sell off, chat. I think they will leave this equal high. What do you guys think? Do you guys think they would left this equal high right here? This is crazy, chat. They're gonna left this equal high right now. Do you think we're gonna rally to this equal high or not? Though nagsusupport ang midnight open right now. Relative equal high, yeah. I can see that. I can see that. Setup ni ano to? Ni Jade Cup. Setup ni Jade Cup to eh. Itong ano na to? Engulfing candles. Engulfing candles. So sa'yo yung consolidation. I don't like where we manipulated. Though may fair value gap dito in 15 minutes. Hindi siya ganun ka-clean eh. I don't like it that much. Manipulation dito. Another manipulation here. We're still trading upside right now. $7.20, maybe. Honestly, chat. I don't know. I just don't trust it. Diba nakita niyo ako nag-short? I'm not gonna immediately flip my bias immediately. I don't trust the continuation to this upside kasi consolidation tayo sa 1 hour. Does that make sense? Hindi ako naglulong dito kasi technically that is a continuation play. Since nasa consolidation tayo sa market, ayoko siya ilong here even though we had this sweep of liquidity here. So hindi ako nag-expect ng continuation. It could work. And sadly, if that's gonna happen, hindi ako makapag-participate. But look at it. One minute? Yes, I usually look at 1 minute. Yes, right now is selling off, chat. So I love CES. Diba? Ito yung sinasabi ko. Like, you're expecting continuation essentially if naglalong ka somewhere here. And expecting us to trade here when the market is in consolidation. It's always tough to find those continuation plays kapag ganyan yung market, right? Which is why ayoko siyang ilong. This could be a long here, I don't know. Pero, yeah, I'm very uncertain right now. I am very uncertain. This could act as breakaway. For all I know. Consolidate tayong matagal, created a gap, and pwedeng maging breakaway ito. Trading back into 5-minute BPR at the moment. BPR, bullish BPR. Kung nilolong mo to ngayon, it means sobrang bullish mo and you're expecting na aalis tayo sa sa gantong market. Malapit na rin magsalita si George Walsh. Ang pangalan nun? Walsh? Walsh. The big question now is, are we going to short this knowing na may equal high above? It's just very 50-50 for me. Few more minutes. Guys, I feel something off about Alpha Capital. Nag 50% off sila lagi. I think they're in trouble. Deep pockets. I'm not gonna fall into this, bro. I smell something fishy about them right now. Meron silang lawsuit sa trade of it. Nirag pull nila yung futures nila. Rag pull, tas sinisisi nila yung trade of eight. Malapit na mag-10. I don't think I'm gonna place a trade for now. Big boy is gonna speak up. Or I can short it here. YOLO. YOLO, chat. You only live once. I can short it here. YOLO. How about equity edge? I don't know. I think when you're trading small account, it's perfectly fine to trade with equity edge. But there's a reason they don't offer big accounts because they cannot do it. Sir, aside from ICT, sino pa bang traders na aspirant sa method mo? Jade Cap, for sure. Jade Cap is second to ICT, I would say. Yeah, mostly Jade Cap, yeah, for sure. Malapit na magsalita si Warsh. Equal high. Very tricky situation right now. Equal highs on point. Equal highs. Ito yung equal highs. Ano ako ngayon, chat? 50-50 ako. Like, di ko alam kung ano gagawin ng market. As much as drawn liquidity-wise, equal high makes sense to me. Pero where we are gonna come from, it doesn't make sense to me. Kumbaga, hindi ko alam yung point na masasabi kong okay, eto na yung time na para pumunta siya sa taas. I can't determine that. Yung mga nag-invert dito tas tinatarget nila to, for sure they got, they were pretty disappointed with this retracement. Kasi sa ano pa siya eh, consolidation eh. Hindi ko alam kung mag-break siya or not. It's the uncertainty that you have to hold upon if you think this is gonna go higher. Wala akong ganong conviction today. Especially on a Friday. Not really expecting trending day. Tapos magsasalita pa si Fed Chair. It's gonna be a lot of bullshitting around. A lot of BS is gonna come by. Warsh. Ang pangit ng pangalan niya, Warsh. Kevin na lang yung tatawagin ko. Magsasalita na si Kevin in 7 seconds. Kevin is gonna speak, chat. There you go. There is Papa Kevin. Papa Kevin, volatility is coming up. So need to be careful in here. No need to overthink the lower time frame for now. Because a lot of noise happening right now. A lot of noise because of Kevin. Look at ES, bro. Look at what ES is doing right now. Is this a market na you are confident at the moment? Is that really the market that you wanted to trade, chat? Let me know. Because you might be genius to get that move on ES. Look at ES, bro. That's crazy. That was crazy, chat. Retracement tayo dito. And bam. What if naglong ka dito? Tapos nag-wick siya all the way down, di ba? Iyak ka na lang talaga. Nangyari yun. Baka sa MNQ nga nangyari na. Hindi siya nangyari. Nag-wick out lang tayo dito. Pero yeah, not willing to put on risk. I'm not that genius. Pag ganyan, kailangan mo magantay. Wait for it to have a better... Wait for a better... What do you call this? Better structure. SL siya short. Trader Mako, buti nag-trade ka pa ng short when you already won. Like, if you won already, why would you trade short? Ano bang sizing mo kanina? Sir, yung 50k account, mga ilang trading days mo usually bago mo pinapasa? 1 week. Kapag 1 day pass, 1 week. It's either pasado na yan or blown na yan. Pero pag may consistency, siguro mga 2 to 3 weeks. Pwede nyo rin try. Holo payout. No, I don't trust them. Mahal din yung ano nila, yung plans. They're not competitive. They're not competitive, you know? Hindi maganda ang pricing offering nila for me. Chat, look! Isang beses na naman, tinis ang equal high. Scam yung Holo Prime. Yeah, I think so too. I think they're a bunch of scam because they're promoting heavily on ads sa Philippines, which is odd. So weird. Consider ba to na data low, data high? Could be, yeah. You can. Grabe, buti pa yung forex, oh. Ganda. Ganda ng sell-off ng forex. Tsaka yung bullish ni NQ, oh. Ay, ni DXY. Ganda ng sell-off, oh. Continuation. Malala, chat. Continuation malala ang forex right now. What about gold? Ooh, dang. Gold is getting wrecked right now, chat. Pati Bitcoin and Ethereum. And we got the NQ doing nothing, baby. Doing nothing right here. Pero yun, no, ES, medyo parang malapit na siyang start mag-break. Imagine, iniwan talaga nila yung equal high right now. Iniwan nila yung equal high at the moment. Kind of crazy to think about. For the second time, they left it again. Node mode. Sana magkaroon ng Lucid sa page. Oh yeah, for sure. Lucid, TPT, if those comes to the Philippines, it's game over. Pero I doubt it's gonna happen. Why, sir? Because of regulation. Tradeweight, I don't think Tradeweight will ever open registration to the Philippines. So nakasalala yan kay Tradeweight. If Tradeweight allow Philippines in the future, then yeah, potentially, i-consider na but as long as Tradeweight doesn't allow Philippines, hanggat yung Tradeweight bawal ang live account sa Philippines, prop firms will never open it. Ang Ninja Trader ang pinaka sikat, or Tradeweight ang pinaka sikat na, well, ang may-ari kasi ng Ninja Trader is Tradeweight So, hanggat hindi i-allow ng Ninja Trader x Tradeweight ang mga Pilipino sa live account, prop firms will not do it. Kung naman prop firms on their own discretion inallow nila ang Philippines, mayroon kang hidden cap, right? Katulad ng nangyari sa akin sa Funded Next. They don't allow me to buy a new account because I can keep milking their program. Unfortunately, merong cap. So may hangganan ang pag-trade. Yeah, may top step. Top step is good. I think top step nilalagay nila sa live account yung mga profitable na Filipino trader nila because they allow, I think they allow it. Sasara na sila. No way. These prop firms are making millions. I'm not even getting like fraction. Like I'm not even getting 0.1% of their payout. This prop firm, chat, believe it or not, they're making millions. Sales. Ang daming hindi profitable, which is why prop firms are profitable. The best time to create a prop firm was in 2022 tsaka 2023. That was the easiest time to make money in prop firm. Sobrang baba pa ng cost nun. Siguro makakapagtayo ka ng prop firm mga 2 million pesos, makakapagtayo ka ng prop firm in 2022, 2023. Ngayon, sobrang hirap. You cannot do it. You just can't, chat, because it is expensive nowadays. Tsaka hindi na basta-basta tumatanggap yung mga platform provider ng kung sino-sino. Kailangan meron ka ng credentials. Have you tried the Fibers features? No, I haven't. I haven't tried it. Kasi wala silang Tradeweight. Profitable ba 60%, 1.5 RR? 100%. That is way too high. You're actually killing it. If meron 60% win rate, 1.5 RR. Ako nga, 40 something lang, 1.2 something. It's working. Pwede pala mapunta sa live sa Pinas. Yes. Tinanong ko yan, pwede daw. And yeah, that's one of my goals, you know. Mapunta sa live sa Top Step. Right now, wala akong funded account sa kanila. Ang hirap kasi mag-copy trade. Hirap mag-copy trade sa Top Step. So, kahapon, bumili ako ng trade sinker. Ito, tinatry kong i-copy trade ngayon. Tinest ko kanina, first time. Meron ng live account, isa yan. FFF. Tinry ko yung trade sinker free trial para makapag-copy trade ako from TradingView to Top Step. So, tatry ko to, tignan ko kung smooth. Kanina nag-test ako 1 micro, ayan. Gumagana naman siya. Hopefully, walang issues. Meron ako mga 250k account sa kanila, tsaka 50k. Dami kong account, no? Too many. Medyo alanganin pa ako dito, chat. I'm not yet ready to take a trade. Liit ng range pero sobrang lalaki ng mga candles. Di pa ako makapag-frame ng maayos na trade idea here. Like, nasa consolidation low na naman tayo. Consolidation low, chat. We tried it. We tried to do it. It just can't. It just cannot, chat. It just cannot. I did not take the London. I did not take the longs after London session low has been taken. Did not take it. Broker nga pala tong Top Step. Meron silang broker, yes. Meron silang sariling broker, pero bawal ka pang mag-open ng sariling live. Pero pag through Top Step ata, pwede. Top Step pag eligible ka for live program. Super chop, bro. Sarap nitong ano. Edible yung straw nila. Pwedeng kainin yung straw. Sa Zeus. Di ko alam kung familiar kayo sa Zeus Coffee. Pero ang sarap. Grabe. Feeling ko ang dollar magiging 63 today. Sa Philippine peso, parang nakita ko na yun, 62.80 na eh. Nagrarally pa ngayon yung dollar. Paldo-paldo kapag meron kang USD ngayon. Wala. Walang chart ang PHP. Paldo. Paldo yung mga may USD. Wala, hindi siya lumilitaw ha. No data, USD PHP. Crazy. Kawawa itong mga nag-anticipate ng equal high. Imagine, nag-sell off lang tayo. Crazy PA.
USD PHP eyes. Oh, you're right. Solid oh. Solid, di ba? Nag-breakout. Grabe. Sa daily candle. Yeah, feeling ko abot tayo 63. Hindi ko alam ano yung 63 dito, but bro, anong level kaya ako magta-take profit? Dami ko USD actually, chat. I think yung net worth ko, 80% or 70% nasa USD. Kasi mas pinambibili ko ng prop account. So, nasa business account ko sila. So, might as well wag ko nang convert sa PHP, right? Para pag bibili ako ng prop account, diretsong USD yung bayad ko. Chop, 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 chop. Hindi ka nag-invest? Meron ako sa crypto. Sir, paano mo na-transfer ba? Honestly, tina-transfer ko lang. I've never been flagged. Malaki kasi yung sahod ko na pumapasok sa akin monthly, so I guess hindi nila ako fina-flag because of it. Even if they do, I don't mind. Madali lang naman mag-comply. The end of the day, di naman nila kukunin yung pera mo. Dollar saving account? Hindi, meron ako USD account. PayPal, USD. Take out tayo ng Asia and London session low. What does it can destroy profile right now? What a seek and destroy. Grabe no, chat. Grabe yung pagka-seek and destroy ng price action today. Super trash. I can't wait for summer to be over, chat. Summer ngayon sa USA. And pag August talaga ganito yung PA. It's just so annoying. Chat. God. Patience, chat. We get paid by waiting. We get paid by waiting a lot. It's how the life of a trader is. You need to wait, and attack when it makes sense. Wait. Attack when it makes sense. I think sasalita pa. Oh, nagsasalita pa pala siya, chat. Maybe I can share this para at least meron tayong pinagkakwentuhan. Any phone. You know. Ano sinasabi pa niya?
Share with you some key principles guide my thinking on the appropriate. And then I'll offer my promised assessment of the economy. So let's turn first to principles. First, I've noticed in this line of work, yesterday's news has a way of getting mistaken for what's happening right now. The challenge is to know the difference. In other words, we must interrogate reality. Make sure we're not setting forward-looking policy based on stale or inaccurate data. Nor should we rely on isolated data points. Trends matter most. The Fed's a decision-making agency. We make choices amid uncertainty, and the data upon which we draw must be relevant, contemporaneous, accurate, and as actionable as possible. Second principle. The Fed's actions are intended to ensure that the aggregate demand side of the economy is broadly consistent with aggregate supply. However, all we observe directly is activity. We never see and can only infer
Wala pa rin
what's
sounds?
really happening on the supply side. Hence, evaluating the current and expected balance between aggregate supply and aggregate demand is imprecise. Third principle, there should be no misunderstanding. The Fed's price stability objective of 2%, as measured by the PCE price index, is a firm, fixed target. Let me be equally clear about another aspect of this objective. Price stability is not self-executing, nor is inflation necessarily mean reverting. It's the Fed's job to deliver stable prices, no excuses. Fourth principle.
Wala yung sounds na.
The Fed also bears responsibility for maximum employment. Achieving both sides of our mandate over the medium term is not an either-or proposition. Its dual mandate works at cross purposes. After all, high inflation itself is very harmful to economic prosperity. Fifth principle. Short-term interest rates are the predominant tool to achieve the dual mandate. Unconventional policies to spur economic activity may suit genuine crises, of which we all have much experience, but they should otherwise be used sparingly, if at all. Sixth, money matters. I know it's not fashionable these days.
Money matters? Yes.
But my view is that money has something important to do with monetary policy. We should pay attention to money created by the central bank and money that comes from the banking and financial system. It's true that financial innovations, the subject of this conference, and other factors alter the mechanics that link the monetary base, the velocity of money, and the broader economy. But that is scarcely a reason to ignore the ultimate effects of money on financial conditions and prices. Finally, a quieter Fed, a more purposeful Fed in its communications, is better able to meet its objectives. And we can be held accountable for delivering on our remit, the only true test of our credibility. To borrow a line from General Chuck Yeager, at the moment of truth, there are either reasons or results. So having heard a little bit about AI and general purpose technologies, having heard a little bit about the next policy conjuncture, a little bit on principles, let's turn to the economy today. Given those principles, how do I read the
Grabe
economy?
yung ulan kanina umaga, chat.
What's really
Bumaha
going
dito
on
sa...
outside the window?
Binaha yung
A little
Pampanga.
ironic, there are no windows in this room.
Sinong binaha? Taga Pampanga na binaha?
They're big ones at the Federal
Solid
Reserve.
yung ulan, no?
And we've been using those in my first 100 days, and I expect we're going to continue to use those in the period right ahead of us. Now, you may have read in the July minutes the unanimous view of the FOMC. Labor markets were stable, output solid, but inflation remained too high. A good majority of my colleagues and I thought the wiser course was to await new information in the intermeeting period, especially given possible developments in supply chains, investment flows, and geopolitics, before deciding whether a change in interest rate policy was advisable. And we expressed our joint readiness to act as circumstances require. For my part today, as we sit here, I'm impressed by the overall performance of the economy, which appears to have strengthened. One indicator of strength is how well an economy holds up under stress, how well it holds up under shocks. On that score, both Main Street and Wall Street have been remarkably resilient. Several other observations. Business CapEx is rising rapidly. The four-quarter change in investment in equipment and intangibles has been around 9%, its highest growth rate since 2021. And more than half of the CapEx growth can likely be ascribed to the build-out related to AI. What about profits? For the firms in the S&P, profits have grown more than 20% over the past year alone. Profit margins are quite elevated relative to history. Overall equity and market volatility, quite low. We're staying keenly focused on market internals, watching performance across sectors. Expectations for both growth in CapEx and corporate earnings are running quite high.
Bro, can you
Continue
just
to
shut
watch
up?
the change in the growth rates, the second derivative,
Lubaw may lasak.
follow-on effects
Lubaw
on
boss may
asset
lasak
prices,
yung bala. Sa
business
inyo, Paula?
confidence,
Nasira yung bahay niyo sa
consumer
Lubaw?
incomes and spending are equally
Kawawa
important
yung mga
to
taga
gauge.
San Fernando, like,
Credit
solid baha na
spreads on
dun.
corporate bonds and leveraged
Sobrang lakas
loans
talaga kanina umaga.
are near the
Di rin ako
low end
nakapag-gym
of
dahil
their
sobrang lakas.
historical averages.
Lakas ng
And
ulan.
issue volumes this year, quite strong. Looking beyond fixed income markets to the banking business. In the July so-called SLOOS survey, banks tell us that standards for C&I loans are on the easier end of their historical ranges. That helps explain their growth that we've seen this year in these loans. In my view, credit and loan markets are showing few signs of policy restraint. Now, certain sectors, like housing and agriculture, are showing
Pero so
strength.
dito kay YM right
But
now.
on balance, I
I
would
have
be
a feeling
hard-pressed
na-
to describe broad financial conditions as restrictive. Real consumer spending has
Magsasell
been
off tongga
healthy
dito.
despite these shocks,
And wag
increasing more than 2% over the past 4 quarters. If you combine consumption with the brisk investment we talked about earlier, private domestic financial purchases have also risen. These purchases have increased at a pace of nearly 3% or so so far this year. That's a measure that typically carries more signal than GDP. The trend here too, positive. So on the employment side of the Fed's dual mandate, our country's doing well. Labor markets are quite stable. The jobless rate at 4.1% remains low by historical standards and hasn't changed much in a couple of years. Unemployment claims on a 4-week moving average, an empirically robust real-time indicator, are near their lowest level in decades. In my view, the relatively low turnover in today's labor market
Bitcoin,
is partly a
London
result
high
of
ako.
a significant
Baka
rematch
ilang ko tong Bitcoin.
between employers and employees
Live account
that
ko.
happened after in the post-pandemic environment. But when labor supply is barely growing, monthly job
Kapag
gains are
nag-invert tayo
naturally
here,
going to run low.
I might take a long on
There are
Bitcoin.
always areas of concerns in the labor market. For example, among recent graduates. In general, though, people who want to work, by and large, are holding or finding jobs. They may well be concerned about future labor disruptions, but as of now, I believe the labor markets are broadly consistent with full employment. But on the price stability side of our mandate, the numbers are more concerning. The Fed's preferred measure of inflation, the one I talked about earlier, the 12-month change in the PC price index stands at 3.7%, with the 6-month change a little above 4. The comparable measures from the CPI index are also elevated, as are core measures both of PCE and CPI inflation. None of these measures are perfect, but they all tell a similar story. Inflation is running above our 2% target. So the Fed's predominant focus right now should be on prices. So what's our job? The job for policymakers is to capture underlying trend inflation. Easier said than done. We want to gauge whether underlying inflation is rising, falling, or seems to be stuck in place. We also want to understand not just the direction of travel, but the speed. Each of these broad inflation measures have fallen significantly from their highs of a few years ago, but progress over the last couple of years has been more modest. And while this summer's PCE and CPI
grabe.
readings were better than expected, they do not
Sobrang
tell me
pangit
that underlying trends have
Sobrang pangit
meaningfully
ng
improved.
price action, napapa-trade na ako
Data
ng
also
ibang
show moderate wage
market.
growth. But in my view, in tracking underlying inflation, wage growth has not proven a
Sana
reliable
makalbog kaya
indicator
kami.
of future
Puro kapampangan na
inflation
yung mga nandito sa
variability.
chat Kapampangan
So
na
to try
halos.
to gauge underlying inflation, I want to tell you about a couple things I've always looked to. I find it instructive to disaggregate the 199 individual components of the PC price measure. Over the last 12 months, 54% of goods and services in this basket showed price increases above 3%. This is well below the post-pandemic highs of about 77%, but it remains well above the level of 32% in a couple of the decades that preceded the pandemic. Looking over just the last 6 months, the conclusion is similar. 49% of goods and services in the PC basket showed price increases above 3%. Again, this is well below the post-pandemic highs, but still elevated, quite elevated. The recent rise in overall commodity prices also bears watching. What we need to judge is whether the trends we see indicate upside inflation risks.
Kawawa yung Philippine
Now, it
peso,
matters
chat.
too whether the inflation readings of the past 5
Sunog.
years have seeped into
Sunog ang Philippine
expectations.
peso.
The good news is that measures of inflation expectations in the medium term, by and large, look stable. And inflation compensation measures from the swaps market send a strong and similar message. Especially in light of recent developments, it's a credit to the Fed as an institution, consistent with the best of the Fed's traditions, that market prices show confidence that we will deliver price stability. And I can assure you, they're right. The thing about market measures of inflation expectations in economic history, I know some economic historians in the audience, as they all tend to look really strong and durable until they don't. These expectations are not pushed around easily, and right now they are very well anchored. But they must be
Yan
closely
na, si
monitored.
Bitcoin is
And it's the
pushing.
Fed's job to make sure that inflation expectations do not get unanchored. Now, there is one signal nobody can miss. The responsibility for 65 months of sustained elevated inflation sits squarely with the central bank, and that's where it belongs. So here is my standard. We must be confident that underlying inflation is moving to our objective, clearly and at sufficient speed. Otherwise, we have work to do. That's our job, that's our mandate, and that's our charge to keep. So I've covered quite a bit of ground in the last 25 minutes or so. Let me see if I can conclude this way. I stand here today committed to a discipline, not a decision. My Fed colleagues and I are hardly the first to hold these positions in a time of great consequence. We are determined to
Take out
redeem
tayo
the
ng ano kay
time
Bitcoin, Asia
by
and
doing
London.
our very best work.
I think we're gonna trade all the way up
For
here
those of us,
over the weekend.
those of you that know us, you'll know the following is true. We take our responsibility
Magano ako
seriously
dito, maglalong ako. Hold ko to over the weekend.
with resolve.
Live account.
We know so much depends on the choices we make.
Pag nag-close tayo above this,
Sound monetary policy helps
tapos
households and
retracement
businesses to prosper.
dito sa 15
Carried
minutes.
out
Ideally,
effectively.
15 minutes yung entry.
It broadens and deepens the momentum of our economy and helps to secure America's leadership in the world.
Hold ko over the weekend dyan.
And I know
Pag
that our
na-
country
nakakit-
needs us to
nakakuha.
think carefully and act wisely, perhaps now more than ever. It's a tremendous honor to serve once again at the Federal Reserve. I'm truly grateful for the encouragement, good counsel, and the warm reception I've
Bitcoin
received
is in play.
from my colleagues. I'm also honored and grateful for the views that I've gotten, solicited and unsolicited, from so many of you in this room. For that, and for your kind attention this morning, I say thank you. Let's get on with the rest of the program.
Finally, he's finished. Di ko malalaman ang pinagsasabi niya, but... Guys, alam niyo ba yung Rakion? Are you guys familiar with Rakion? Sino naglaro ng Rakion sa inyo? Who watch Rakion sa inyo, chat? Who watch Rakion? I played that when 2006. Naghahanap ako ng Rakion earlier. Wala akong makita. Chat, this is gonna rip. I'm telling you right now. It's gonna rip, chat. It's gonna rip. So, ang entry retracement, not a break. Hopefully, we can get the retracement. Hold ko to chat over the weekend. This seems like a market maker buy model scenario. Market maker buy model. Dati ito yung tinitrade ko eh. Smart money reversal. Tapos, mag-ano siya. Sinong familiar sa MMXM sa inyo? Dati ito yung tinitrade ko eh. Market maker buy model. Kung B-shape na to. Willing ako to put on risk here. Risk siguro ako $1,000 sa live account. Pag nagkaroon tayo ng retracement. Solid oh. It's ripping. It's ripping, chat. It's ripping. Woo! Finally, NQ. Woohoo! Finally, my friend. Finally. Nag-payout ka na? Yeah, I did request my payout. It got denied. Na-deny ako because of ano nag-email sa akin? Yeah, na-deny ako kasi meron akong isang day. It's okay. It's my fault. Ayan o. Ito yung email na na-receive ko. Yung $18,000 hindi nila mabibigay kasi meron ako isang trade na-close yung position during news event. And yung news event na yon nakita ko siya. It was from July 30. Hindi ko na matandaan kasi ang tagal na nun. Ito yung trade. So, bawal mag-trade ng 5 minutes before. So, 5 minutes after and 5 minutes before. So, yung GDP news, 8:34, kinlose ko siya or inopen ko siya, I'm not sure. Either of the two. Pero if naghintay ako ng 49 seconds more, ma-approve yung payout ko. Ano yung nakuha ko na profit dito? 5,000. So, tinanggal nila yung profit na yon because I executed a trade within that window ng 5 minutes and 5 minutes before and after. So, kung naging 8:35:01 lang to, hindi madideny yung payout ko. Pero the beautiful is that they did not breach my account. Tinanggal lang nila yung profit and then I'm allowed to continue trading. So, yeah. Sabi ko, okay, fine. I can get that 1 to 2 hour next week. No worries. I can do that. So, that's the story. So, 5K more. Yeah, 5K more. Uy, sa 15, 30 seconds ka tumitingin. Tinitignan ko lang kasi chop eh. Wala akong makita sa 1 minute. I was just saying if meron ba akong setup dito sa 30 seconds? From this low to this high. Model. I just can't really comprehend what kind of setup. But the beautiful is that tapos na si or tapos na siya magsalita. So, nihintay ko lang ito mag-close. Then, baka ilong ko to. Lagyan ko stop here. Something like this is ideal, you know? Tapos hold ko to over the weekend. Di ako maglalagay ng TP dito. Hayaan ko lang siya mag-rip. Maybe we finally get into 84K, 86K, 88K, I don't know. Pero hayaan ko to mag-rip over the weekend. Baka makuha ko pa dito ang banger trade ko. Who knows? It looks nice right now. Willing ako to put on some risk in this. Hintay ko lang mag-close to, tapos lalagay ko yung limit order ko. $1,000. Magkano ang $1,000 ngayon? 62K. Willing ako to put on 62K risk dito. Live account. Live account, chat. I guess pwede ko rin siyang i-take sa funded account. Kaso bawal mag-overnight hold. So, doesn't really make sense. Does not make sense. Search ko nga. E81 overnight holding. Can I hold overnight position and trade during the weekend at E8? Oh, pwede. Nice. Weekend holding. Yeah, baka i-take ko na din to pag nag-close tayo. Gusto ko makita ng closure though. Baka take ko na rin sa funded account ko to. Malay mo, di ba? Matipi hit ko, tas weekend mag-request ako ulit ng 18K. So, ito yung sabi nila pwede daw. So, baka i-take ko. I-1 yung account ko eh. Overnight or holding in all stages is allowed. Weekend holding. Kaso, kakatapos lang niya magsalita kasi nakalagay dito sa news nila, bawal kang mag-trade habang nagsasalita. In SimFi, trading is strictly prohibited during high-impact news event. This prohibition is 5 minutes before and after the release. So, wala pa yatang 5 minutes since natapos si Kevin speech. During news speeches, the restricted time period is 5 minutes before the speech begin until 5 minutes after the speech ends. So, meron na ba siyang 5 minutes? Is it 5 minutes already? Since nagsalita si Parsh? I wanna know. Is it 5 minutes already?
What are you talking about? Hindi ako makapaglagay. Hmm. Hindi ko malagay. What the fuck is going on here? Invalid reduce order only. Order may increase in position size. Oh. Yeah, ayaw. Hindi ko alam anong error. Pero ayaw ma-place ng trade. Bad trip. Thank you, still ripping. Ang laki ng spread sa ano, nakakairita. Napakalaki ng spread sa CFD. Di ba ako makapag-position dito? Ayaw may error na akong nare-receive. Di kasi ako sanay gumamit ng ano eh. Feeling ko kailangan kong i-login using laptop. Pero weak din siya eh. Parang yung strength at the moment na kay NQ, not on Bitcoin. He finally traded higher. God, bro. Finally. Yung YM na bearish ako, nag-rip siya higher. So crazy to think na sobrang volatile ngayon. You see how am I making mistakes on how I'm reading this market? Naka-TP ako. Gusto ko bumili 50k. Gusto ko 50k. Mag 10k ka muna. No need to rush. Kung CFD, okay. Ay, futures, bili ka ng 50k, that's fine. Pero kung CFD, kung futures, yes, you can buy 50k. Di ako makapag-enter dito, chat. For some reason, yung hindi ako ina-allow mag-position. Futures. Dom. Shit, this is so weak. Sobrang weak. Now is Nasdaq on strength right now. Bitcoin is not.
doing it. Feeling ko kasi over the weekend magpa-pump to eh. Magpa-pump to over the weekend, I feel like. Di pa ako nakaposition dito kay Bitcoin. Oras na. Oh, 10:50 na pala. Let's see if we can find something. Solid no, nag-rally lang. Wala man lang pasabi. Ba't Apex, coach? Di ba mahal compared sa CFD? Actually, mas mura ang Apex kaysa sa CFD. Kaso mas mahirap ang rules. Nagiging mas mahal ang Apex pag nag-burn ka lagi ng account kasi mas madaling makablow ng account with futures compared sa CFD. Ano CFD proffer mo? Madami, boss. Sobrang dami. Paano approach mo sa 50K? So, I always think about how many trades before I blew the account. Gusto ko 10. 10 sunod-sunod na talo, mabublow yung account. So, depende yan sa max drawdown mo. So, kung meron kang 2K max drawdown, that would be $200, right? So, at most, kapag natalo ka ng 10 beses sunod-sunod, mabublow yung account. That's the way I like to put on my risk. Yung dollar amount na yan pag dinivide mo. If you have 150K account, kung meron kang 5K drawdown, divide mo siya by 10. Yun yung amount ng risk na iti-take ko. That's the usual way I go forward. Shit, tangina. Ayun na, nagpo-push na siya from 5 minutes. Annoyed lang ako kasi fucking A, bro. Ayaw mag-ano chat eh. Ayaw mag... Ayun problema. Ayaw ma-press ng or... May lumalabas na error. Di ako makapag... Lagay kanina. Pag kasi nagtitrade ako ng ano... Crypto sa laptop ko, naka-VPN eh. Using Bybit. Hindi ako nagtitrade sa phone.
Tanungin ko nga si ChatGPT. $79, $20. 7-8. I think alam ko na yung mali ko. Mali yung level na nilagay ko yata. What? You still need 38,000. Tangina, wala na, nagrarally na chat. Yung Bitcoin. Oh my God, dude. Trade. Tapos, SL ko would be putyaga lang. Kaya pala kanina, ayaw. Wala pala ako sa futures. Nasa spot ako kanina, kaya ayaw ma-exit. Execute ng order. Feeling ko try ko to, itong Bitcoin. Dito sa 15 minutes gap. Pero may chance na hindi balikan to eh. Kasi nag-trade na tayo sa 5 minutes. Ethereum, ang lakas din oh. Itong Nasdaq, grabe yung pagka-slow grind niya kaya hindi ko masyadong tinignan. Grabe yung pagka-rally ng market. Magpo-post na naman yun si chat. Nakita niyo ba yon yung all-time high? Holding until all-time high?
Popost siya ng update niyan sa IG. It's getting cooked back then sa comments nung nagre-retrace ang market. Now it's going higher again. May isang trade lang ako sa futures today. Grabe tong ES chat. Mas nag-explode si ES compare kay NQ. Solid, solid. Grabe. Solid. What is this? What is this, PA? What is this, bro? So fucking crazy. Yung YM na bearish ako, look what it did. Literal na reversal from the bottom. Oh man, bro. Bitcoin, bro. Bitcoin. Can you push over the weekend? May ano ba ang Bitcoin chat? May volume ba siya ng weekend? Do you guys know if Bitcoin is moving over the weekend? How many times? Oh wow, inapprove ang payout ko ng ano. Wow. Inapprove yung payout ko ng funded futures, Tradify. Even though below na ako sa consistency. Damn. They still approve my payout despite na trade ko kahapon. Below na ako sa consistency rule. Sabi nila i-deny nila. That's a good news. Kaka-receive ko lang ng email like 5 minutes ago. Just 2K pang stake over the weekend. Ayan, no? 2K. That's a good news. Akala ko madi-deny din to. Yung trade ko accidentally yesterday, right? Natalo ako kahapon if you guys remember. And yet they approve it. Nan ko nga kung nabawasan yung balance. Oh yes, they did approve it. Nice. Yep. Nice, nice, nice. So nice of them. Wow, 71 people watching na. Really? Damn. Chat, I'm seriously considering mag full-time trading na ako. I think next year baka mag-take a leap of faith na ako that I would do it. Baka next year lumakas yung loob ko. It's just so hard to quit my job knowing na, you know, I'm at this point sobrang ano ko na, sobrang chill ko na lang sa work. I thought you're doing it now. No, I'm not, I don't do it. DPWH chat. I work at DPWH. How to apply to your work? Kuha kayo ng NC2. Kuha kayo ng NC2. Ay, NC2 ba yan? Government. Ano kasing tawag doon sa lisensya para? Civil service. Guys, you need to get a civil service. Punta kayo sa civil service, right? Tapos apply kayo sa DPWH, malakas ang bigayan. Ito yung salary ko this cut off.
Ayan, nagsahod ako kanina, chat. This is my salary sa DPWH. 120K, 15 days, and my tax is 58,000. What a nice, right? What a nice. Ang sahod ko, kung walang tax, is roughly around 350. Yeah, around, so 178 plus 178. So per month is like 350K. Kaso nagbabayad ako ng 100,000 sa government. Tapos yun, kami-kaming magtutropa sa DPWH, kukunin lang din namin. Tara, kunin na natin to. Payaan mo na yung mga binabaha na yan. Di man kami nakakonsensya. Tara na. Tapos bibili kami ng Rolex. Bibili kami. Kaya nga nakakabili ako Rolex eh. Ito. Yes. Paldo talaga sa government chat. Kaya di ko mabitawan yung work ko because chill lang kami dun sa office. Mag-almusal lang kami, tapos tambay lang kami dun. DPWH Angeles City. Saan kasi ito ang camera ko? Buti nga, di ako pinatawag sa hearing sa Senado. Allegedly lang to chat ha, huwag niyong seryosohin ha. Baka bigla tawag talaga ako ng Senado. Yan. Yun no? Diba? Angas, diba? Umiikot. Ito, chat. So, kapag, kunyari, yan, nagsahod na kami sa DPWH. Bibili kami ng, syempre, mga luxury. Pero kasi ako medyo low-key pa ako. This year lang nag-start nung tapos na yung issue. Kasi parang wala na eh. Hindi na ako inaano. Ayan o. Diba? Kaya ako nakakabiling ganyan. DPWH lang, chat. DPWH. So, ano ka lang civil service. Ito yung suit ko ngayon, oh. Naka-watch ako. Kasi umalis ako kanina eh. Sa ano lang kami kanina, sa SM. So, hindi ko sinuot yung Rolex ko. Nag-Seiko muna ako. Yung mga kasama ko, nakapatek. Grabe yung mga yun, sabi ko. Eh, talaga, di na kayo nakonsensya. Huwag nyo naman masyadong, huwag nyo naman masyadong seryosohin. Masyado yung pinapahalata. Kaya kayo nahuli. Tingnan nyo ako, di ako nahuli. Mahirap pumasok doon pag walang connection. Yep. Nagtitrade ka ba sa work mo? Hindi. Seryoso kami doon kahit na medyo nagchichill lang kami. Bawal mag-trade doon. Pero gusto ko nang iwan, guys. Sa totoo lang, nakokonsensya na ako. Nakokonsensya na ako sa ginagawa namin kasi yung mga kababayan natin lumulubog na sa baha. So ako parang sabi ko gusto ko nang tigilan to. Sa ibang paraan naman. Manloko naman ako ng kapwa sa trading. Manloko naman ako ng kapwa sa trading. Dito naman ako manloko sa trading naman. Damn, bro. What am I gonna do here? What am I gonna do, chat? What am I gonna do? I need your help. Toot. Open ka. Open na long mo, sir. Saan? Sa Bitcoin? Hindi ba? ko alam kung worth it pang i-take to, pero dito, I think try ko siya. Try ko siya dito sa retracement na to. Stop loss ko 7,200. Kung i-hold to overnight, kaso, ewan ko. I don't know, chat. Let's see, no? Kung siyang i-hold overnight, it makes sense. Something like this, interesado ako. Yeah, to take ko to, I think. Willing ako to risk, dito. Magre-risk ako ng $1,000. Pag natalo, GG. Pag natalo, GG, chat. I'm cook. And I'm coming home again. Nagtitrade na ako ng crypto. Something is not right, chat. Something is not right. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this, chat? Mm-mm. Why am I torturing myself? Pero kasi yung crypto ngayon hot ang crypto right now because it's moving. Umalis na tayo finally sa consolidation. Oh no. Fuck this market. This is not the way I like. Ako nag-journal. Ano camera ko sa Tap out man, daily draws already tap. Yeah, I'm just chilling right now with you guys. Not like I have something to do anyway. Journal is Tradezilla. Camera ko sa taas is OBS bot. OBS bot. So yung sa baba kanina is DJI. Cute ng camera ko actually. Let me guys show you, okay? Para makita nyo. Yan yung camera ko. OBS bot chat. That's my camera. And this is me. Okay, chat. This is me. Yan ako, chat. Ito, room tour. Okay, this is my room. Nandyan yung mga action figure ko right here. Ito si Sun Jinwoo, my recent favorite. Ito ang recently favorite ko, Sun Jinwoo. Okay? Dami ko dyan. So, ano pa ba? Yan, yung ano namin, na-Koreat ko. Yan, that is my Rolly. And then, what else? What else? Yan, mga t-shirt ko nandito. Yan, family. Yeah. Medyo messy yung ano ko. Yan, stream deck. I have a stream deck right here. Yan, yun yung ano ko, full setup tour. Okay, phone. Meron akong Vaseline dito, Vaseline. So itong Vaseline na to sa labi ko yan kasi labi ko nagda-dry. Nagda-dry labi ko dito. Nangangaspak kasi umiinom ako ng gamot pampatanggal ng acne because I'm getting stressed sa pagte-trade and I have a lot of acne, chat. Hindi lang mukha pero look. Oh, di ba? Sabi kong acne sa stress. Tapos bumili ako ng ganito. Yan. Ledger kasi nahack ako sa crypto. I got hacked last week. Tapos yan, dyan ko binabasa yung mga chat nyo. This is my one of my favorite monitor. Tapos may ilaw ako dyan. Then I got another monitor above me. Yan, ano yan, pang SMT. Tapos dyan ako nag-analyze. Dyan pala yung chat nyo sa harap. Yan. Okay. Tapos, sa baba, hindi naabot yung ano ko, chat. Wait lang. Yan. So, medyo ano yung ano ko, no? Medyo makalat, chat. Medyo makalat. Okay? Ito yung sa baba. Ito pala yung pang-apat ko na monitor. Ayan. So, yung PC ko, meron siyang monitor dito. Touchscreen. Ito, monitor yan. So, dito. Bago kong like 300K, I think last 2 months. Wait. Tingnan. Sorry. Yan. Hindi na pala ako naririnig. Wait lang, chat. Tapos yan, chat. Dito. Yan. Makikita nyo yan. Lakas natin. Hindi nyo ako naririnig. Ayan, chat. Dito. Makikita nyo yung gumagalaw na chart. Ayan o. Nakita nyo ba yan sa loob? Ayan o. Chart. Yan. Chart. Gumagalaw o. Candlestick yung mga yan. Nakikita nyo ba? Yan. Full white build to. Tapos yung GPU ko, ano yan, 5080. 5080 pa lang yan. Tapos yung dati kong PC nandito, gumagana pa naman to. Yan. Ito. Chat. Yan. Wala na siyang case, pero gumagana to. Okay? Kasi ito, basahan. Dito natutulog ang aking dogs. Pag natutulog siya dito. Tapos, ano ba? Yan, dyan siya kumakain. Tapos yun, may barbell ako doon pag gusto kong mag-lift ng weights pag nasa bahay. Yung cable management ko, medyo pangit talaga. That's the only thing. Tapos, ano pa ba? Ito, room tour. Room tour na pala to, chat eh. Room tour. Okay. Tapos, yan. Mga board ko yan. Board, chat. Yan si Naruto. Favorite ko kasing character yan. Nung childhood ko, si Naruto yung parang naging motivation ko. Kasi si Naruto, ano siya chat eh. Parang underdog and maganda yung story niya. Tapos itong board sa gitna, yung New Flavor, yan yung ginawa ko na brand na clothing line brand in 2020. Clothing line brand dun sa isa kong YouTube channel. Yan yung isa kong ginawang business in the past. Tapos yung kaibigan ko tinuloy niya and gumawa siya ng board from it. Tapos yung kaibigan ko din, Friday board shop, nung birthday ko, regalo niya sa akin to. Yan, yung model na yan. Yung board na yan. May pangalan ko yan na naka-imprint. Yan, may pangalan ko yan. It has my name. Ayan o, Irone Ilagan. Can you guys see it? Type W kung nakikita nyo. Yan yung nakalagay yung pangalan ko. Diyan sa board. So, tas chart, tas parang numbers. Kasi sa skateboarding chat, the way it works is, para magkaroon ka ng pera is that magiging professional skater ka. Tas yung board company, gagawan ka niyang signature na model. Kumbaga sa sapatos, parang Michael Jordan. Sa skate, ganun. Gagawan ka lang ng name. Yung lalagay sa board mo yung name, papagawa sa China or whatever. Tapos, yon, meron kang porsyento kada may bumibili. So, yung kaibigan ko, kahit di na ako nag-skate, ginawa niya ako ng model na ganyan. Tapos, binenta niya. Pero hindi na ako naghihingi, syempre. Hindi na ako naghihingi ng royalty fee. So, that's the whole thing. Yan yung setup tour. Tapos, madaming Spider-Man kasi Spider-Man is my favorite Marvel. Does that make sense? Spider-Man is my favorite. Kaya, kung sinasabi ko sa girlfriend ko, if there's one thing na willing akong i-give up yung trading, maging si Spider-Man. Ang problema ko lang, wala akong sasabitang building dito. Sabi ko, kailangan namin mag-move out sa BGC. Kung sakaling mangyari yon. Willing akong i-give up yung trading kung magiging ako si Spider-Man balang araw. Okay, chat. Who's your favorite hero? Who is it, chat? Who is it? Damn, what am I gonna do here? I guess I should tap out. Down ako ng 3K. One account. Itong Bitcoin chat, I think I will try it. I think I will take this and hold ko siya over the weekend. I don't care, bro. I'm gonna let this rip. Rip the F up. So that's the story. Plastic Man. Plastic Man, that's crazy. That's crazy, chat. Why Elastic Man? Friday na. Si Jade Cup kaya may nakuha kaya siyang trade? I wonder if meron siyang nakuha trade dito. Isa sa mga tinitingnan ko si Jade Cup after the end of session, pinag-aaralan ko yung mga execution niya. Ihilang ako, chat. Then I might call it a day. Oh. Greenland. Chat, I think I'm gonna call it here. It's just that this market is volatile. This market volatility is already finished, I think. I think so. We might trade into the NWOG. Dito sa NWOG high kay ES and NQ. But I don't know. I think overall top yung current market. And parang ang hirap magano. Ito, tatry ko tong ilongs dito sa inversion na to. Hopefully mag-test siya dito and then rip higher. Damn, bro, this is crazy. Chat, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much, but there's nothing else to do for me here. I'm gonna end the Friday red. Hindi ko lang kung magte-trade pa ako. But yeah, it's been an amazing week despite being very choppy. To me, I just did not find any entry opportunity for me to engage dito sa price action na to, and it's just slowly grinding. I don't think it's worth it for me to you know to reduce my mental health in this. May BTC ako na limit order dito sa 15 minutes level na to. But I do hope na kapag nag-sell off si Nasdaq, hindi mag-sell off itong Bitcoin. Sana ito na yung low, tapos mag-rally tayo over the weekend. Kung kunyari mag-trade tayo dito sa level na to, I'm trading this right now. If mag-trade tayo dito, or even above this, baka mag-break even ako. So yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna call it a day, chat. Meron akong live position dito sa live account ko, just risking $1,000 on this trade. Let's see if it works out. But yes, for the Nasdaq, man, it's just consolidating here. We traded into a daily key level, I believe, 1 hour for value gap. Maybe ang play dito is gonna be retracement here, tapos trade sa NWOG. Diba, 1 hour FVG, tapos retrace tayo dito, tapos trade higher. Pero for now, this is like a very difficult market to trade in terms of like dito. Pag mabagal lang yung price action na ganito, typically, I don't perform well sa continuation. But yeah, chat, I'm calling it a day here. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again. Di nyo pala nakikita. Pinapakita ko yung Puta, bobo ko. Di nyo pala nakita, but yeah. Ito sinasabi ko. Putang tanga. Ito, 1 hour FVG siguro, tapos continuation higher. Pero Friday na eh. Wala nang volatility ng Friday. So I'm not gonna expect too much from this day. So just be careful out there. Don't try and waste too much of your mental energy. Alright, calling it a day. Peace out, guys. Appreciate you all, and I'll see you again next week for another action. Peace out, everybody. Peace out.